So in this series of looking at what it is to be a disciple and thinking about what it means to be a witness. In Acts 1 verse 8, Jesus says, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, in all Judea and Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." Being a disciple is to be a witness. The Oxford English Dictionary outlines what a witness is as follows. There are 4 things. It's a person who sees an event take place. The second is evidence or proof. The third is to see something happen. And 4 is to have knowledge of something from observation or experience. Jesus says we will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on us, and that we will be his witnesses. We cannot be his witnesses until after we receive power from the Holy Spirit. Without that encounter with God, we have nothing to bear witness to. Without the Holy Spirit, we can be witnesses of ourselves. We can be witnesses of the church. We can be witnesses of a particular ministry. But that is not the kind of witness that Jesus wants. The kind of transformation that we read about in the Bible or in all those Christian biographies that you may have read or heard about don't come about through bearing witness to the church or bearing witness to a ministry or bearing witness to ourselves. They come about because people were witnesses to the power of Jesus manifest in the Holy Spirit. So how can you be an effective witness of Jesus? Firstly, you need to have received power from the Holy Spirit. If you've been born again, you receive the Holy Spirit the moment you accepted Jesus as Lord. That's what it says in Romans 8 and verse 9. But we are told in Ephesians 5, 18 to 20, to keep on being filled with the Holy Spirit. It's this ongoing encounter and relationship with God through Jesus Christ by the power of his Holy Spirit that we bear witness to. The event that took place was a change in our life. We were once separated from God and lost, but now we're accepted as his children. Something happened in our life which we're able to bear witness to. It's important that our witness comes from observation and experience. No court of law will accept hearsay evidence. It's no use bearing witness to someone else's story unless God has touched you personally through that story. Each of us has our own story to tell. You might have read about Jackie Pullinger or Brother Andrew, and you think, well, my story's not that exciting. But it is your story. What the Holy Spirit has done in your life is a great story. It's a fabulous story, and it's authentic. The world doesn't need phony Christians retelling old stories, but real people sharing how God's been working in their life this week. Pray that God will meet with you afresh and that you'll be able to bear witness to that encounter with those who you come into contact with. If you need help with that, about how that's practically, get in touch with me, message me, comment, and I'll get back to you with some personal things. But here's one way to be a witness. Go into a room and decide that you're not going to leave it until you have an encounter with God, and just keep pressing in and keep talking and keep going in you until you hear the voice of God. Just keep going until Holy Spirit comes, and that's how you'll be a witness.